Now, if you were with us last week, you'll know that the Submari Celtic Supporters Club from Villarreal are in town. Before attending Saturday's game against Motherwell, there was a charity game between the club and a Celtic Supporters Select at Barrowfield. Laurie-Anne Brown went along to watch all the action.
3 years ago, Celtic fans left such a lasting impression on the town of Villarreal after their UEFA Cup defeat that the Spanish town decided to form their own Celtic Supporters Club. The Villarreal Submari CSC were in Glasgow for the second time this weekend, taking part in a number of events, including a tour of the stadium and a football match against a Celtic Supporters Club Select. Before the game, spirits were certainly high. The sun was shining, the crowd were in good voice, all the makings for a great match.
There was a guy, Jerry Martin, as everybody knows him. He organised a game of football over in Villarreal, and we played that day, and I remember, I think half the team were drunk, and he raised about €500. I mean, he said it's not much, but and he went and gave it a wee hospice, and the people that day were amazed. And it all kicked off from that, with the next Ernesto coming over with the boys and stuff, and we played football last time, and it's just rolled on for there, and it's, as I say, it's something to be totally proud of.
Well, I didn't play the last time the lads played against them, but we take everybody. I mean, we're Celtic, do you know what I mean? Well, we consider ourselves, so every game we get into, as if they're a right good team, you know, want to play as good as we possibly can and hopefully win.
Well, Christy Moore playing in the Barlads last night never helped much, I tell you.
Oh, we'll win. Very confident in that. I mean, the boys are well up for it today. Hopefully a bit of showboating as well.
We'll see. The game kicked off and some of the players were admittedly out of match practice, but the aim of the day was fun, and fun was clearly had by all. A few spectacular saves, but it was the Hoops who finally took the lead through John Call. Into the second half, and a good few substitutions later, Celtic extended their lead through James Kelly. Spanish organiser Ernesto Boixader expressed his feelings towards the bond between the two clubs.
When Celtic plays in Villarreal 3 years ago, we know the spirit of football. No? Football is to join people, not to separate. And people Celtic is friendly, is happy, and we don't know this side of football. I think football, rivalry, but no friendly. When we know Celtic people, my life changed totally. It's fantastic. It's a great people.
As the real stars warmed up, the action continued on the pitch. However, the game did have its casualties. The average age gap was then considerably lowered when the kids took to the field, and they had an almost instant impact. Final score in the game, Celtic 6, Villarreal 3. One of the Scottish organisers, Linda Orr, explains the growing connection between the two clubs.
There has been a real friendship has developed over the last 3 years from between the two groups. From the initial game in Villarreal, the group set up quite a few activities, and there have been quite substantial donations to charities and so on, with visits back and forth from quite a variety of people, of supporters.
So a great day was had by all. The standard of football might not have been of the highest quality, but that doesn't matter. What does matter is the growing friendship between these two clubs, Villarreal and Celtic.
Friendship, harmony, courtesy and goodwill. Esto lo dice todo. This says it all. Gracias. Thank you.
Yeah, well done, guys, and especially to all the huddle board legends. Right, just before we go, time to tell